Ask him something
Yeah, of
before
course.
I forget. So obviously, you know that you're. It seems like you're pretty famous in the community, right? So how
I
long have you
think.
how long have you known or gotten the impression that you have the status
You
in
know,
this
it's
like you're
that's
fabled?
that's kind of tough question to answer, but I don't really. I mean, I just keep on playing the way I
Mm-hmm.
play, and
Mm-hmm.
of course, it's always nice to hear good things.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, the good things, and you get all the 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 good comments here and there.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't really. I don't really play for that.
Mm-hmm.
It's the feedback from other people. It's a plus for me.
Mm-hmm.
So of course I hear it, but I don't really try to. I always try to say, we're all the same. We all try to win.
So you're aware that there's that they
Yeah, I'm
talk to you
aware
a
because
certain
I
way.
get guarded all the time and get beaten up on the court. Even before I play,
Yeah, yeah.
my name is
Mm-hmm.
always called somewhere, and then that's
Mm-hmm.
okay. It's respect for the game,
Yeah.
but I don't try to just hang on to that. I said, oh,
Yeah, yeah.
it's not. I mean, again, to me, it's. I'm very grateful that
Mm-hmm.
there are nice things, but I guarantee you, there's a lot of guys out there that says not so nice things about me as well. So I kind of keep it level.
Yeah.
That's when my children comes in. Dad. All this nice thing they say about you. No, there's other people that don't like you, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
not
No.
because of your personality. It's
Yeah, of
because
course. Yeah,
you
right.
drain three
Yeah.
threes in
So
their
I
face.
don't. I try not to think about it too much, but I do know that with all these years that I playing, that I made some kind of impact, with a lot of
Yeah,
people. So
that's
it
what
was
I heard.
nice.
Yeah, it's not just, and I heard not just in a game, in even in life, like
I really appreciate that.
yeah.
But again, it's this guys, it's you guys, are
Hmm.
the one that kind of keeps me going.
Yeah, yeah.
Through good times and bad times. I know that I can count on this community,
Yeah.
this
Hmm.
brotherhood, knowing that hey, these guys are here. That's why when I got the call and you guys are doing this,
Hmm.
I did not hesitate at all. I said, hey, whatever you guys want me to do to support it, I'm good to go.
Yeah,
It's
You know.
funny you say that because you keep us going.
yeah,
Like,
Well,
it's
again,
like
believe me, it
Sandy
works the
is,
same way.
however old and still
59.
59, still doing it. I didn't want to say your age.
Oh,
I
that's
didn't know
fine.
if you were.
It's just a
I didn't
number.
want to ask him.
It's an it's just a number. A
I
lot of
know.
people tease me about that.
Well,
They
I
call me
always,
all kinds of lolo, tatang, and all that, and I take it. I take it in.
I said,
It's
guys,
true.
yeah, they're like, how old Sandy? I said, he's in his 50s. I guess I said 57.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see, it's nice. So
yeah.
Yeah,
But I said, he plays like he's 28. Like,
again,
yeah,
it's just you don't
I'm
really think
I'm
about that,
telling you.
yeah,
right? You don't really think about the numbers, right? You don't think
No,
about
no, I don't think about the
right.
number. No.
You just go out there and
yeah.
play.
There's like,
I play. It's funny. I used to when I was playing a little bit younger. I was thinking 40 and up. Man, that 40 is old.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like, damn, I'm not gonna be playing that
But
long.
look how you're
But
playing
look at
now
that,
and you're
man.
59. So I can only imagine when you were 21.
No, I'm actually a better player now than I was back
As
then.
far as like stamina
Yeah,
and
and mentality
yeah.
and
Mm.
maturity
Yeah,
and knowing
yeah.
what's
I get.
important and
Yeah.
what's not, knowing what to do on the
It-
court, and
Huh.
then
yeah.
don't try to overdo
Yeah.
things or try to, whatever you have to do the team instead of me more younger, you're like more into stats.
Yeah.
I want to score this, I want to
Yeah,
score
man, that's so good.
threes,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna. Oh, we won. It doesn't matter as long. But
Right.
now, the more you go,
Mm-hmm.
that stuff is just start.
Yeah.
It's just extra.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not as important as winning that championship
Yeah.
and building up a relationship with the
Mm.
guys. And I mean, like I said, this is a
Yeah.
sample of it.
Yeah.
Who would think all these years we were just playing ball and now we're here
Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
a podcast?
How do you still like what is your like after the game routine as far as like your recovery because you're still at a high level
Yeah.
and you're
Well,
59.
I try to after the game. Of course, you just try to get that big chunk of ice in the
Because you do feel
bucket.
stiffness right
Oh
after,
my goodness!
and
Yeah,
pain.
especially when you drive.
Yeah, because they
Drive
might not aware.
home.
They might not be aware. They think you're like.
Oh, no,
Robot.
no,
Yeah.
no, no, no. I mean, believe me, maybe I don't show much. I
Mm.
don't show the soreness and everything. But yeah, as soon as I get home, I just try to take, whatever ice I can get, my knee, wrap it up,
Mm.
and then try to get that ice bath going. I put my body in there, really
Yeah.
cold. And then I try not to take too much meds anymore. You remember I used to tell you
You used to tell
before
me.
the game, I
Yeah.
used to take a leave.
Yeah, you told me
Ahead of
that.
the game.
I did
Like
it.
on the weekend, and
Yeah.
that felt
Yeah.
so good. But my son was telling me, "Hey, Dad, that you feel good now.
I
It's gonna
remember
get you.
you told me that.
It's
And
gonna
I
get you."
and I
Yeah.
did it and I'm like, after a while, like, I probably shouldn't do it anymore.
Yeah,
But
and I
still,
stopped.
Yeah.
And my son said you might feel good in a couple of hours a game, but the rest of you, might mess you up. So
Mhm.
I just, try to prepare myself, before and after. After the game, you just try to, if you notice, whenever we play pickup game, I don't sit.
yeah.
You see me
Right, yeah.
walk. I can be
Mm,
playing 3 games straight. I
yeah.
just keep on walking. 'Cause my
Yes.
body got to stay warm.
Yeah.
If I sit, I get tight.
You know, in the Jimmy
Alapag.
camp,
Yeah.
like after we did all the drills, we did a wind down, like they call it like a deactivation or
Okay,
activation.
yeah.
They wanted to
Mhm.
had a
Cool
stretch
down, like
again.
a cool down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool
Oh
down.
yeah, with the other
So I
coach.
was like, I was confused in the beginning because I was like, we got to stretch again, but we're done.
Yeah, you have
But
to do
yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's why whenever after the game, before I, drive, as
Mm-hmm.
soon as I get home, I try to, stretch out for like 20, 30 minutes, get that ice going. Especially if I have another game going.
Mm-hmm.
When I have another game, that's always tough because
Yeah.
you know how it is
And
in
then
a
you
tournament,
drive. Yeah,
right? In
yeah.
a tournament, you wait for 2 games and your body gets so tight and
Yeah.
cold. And the next thing you know, you got to go out there and play intense basketball. So that's tough. So,
Yeah.
um, recovery wise, you just try to stretch out the best you can. Don't sit in one place, and just try to do the best you can to just ice and cool down your body.
Mhm.
But
That's
before the game, you have like a
before the game. Yeah, oh, definitely, you need some sleep. I think that's the number one thing is get a good night's rest.
Mhm.
oh, that's
I think if you're mentally not not prepared, your game is messed up. No matter
Even
how good you are, you're mental, you're sleepy, you get tired easily. And then the second thing is you got to eat. Eat to where you have your protein, you have your carbs, especially before a big game. And then wake up about, a good hour before, 2 hours before the game. Get yourself settled.
You
And
eat
then,
Chinese food before a game?
no. I try. Chinese food is out. You gotta eat the eggs, and you gotta eat the oatmeal, and you gotta eat a good, you know, piece of meat or
Yeah.
steak or something like that to get your protein going.
Yeah, steak and potatoes like
Yeah,
Jordan.
rather than that, you just try to and drink plenty of water. A lot of people
Mm.
cramp up because of
Yeah, true.
and then whenever you guys in the game, just play loose
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
because we get to when you
Stiff,
go out there
right?
and play tight and you play like
Yeah.
this and all that. So what I do is I go in the gym for an hour before and
Mm-hmm.
talk to everybody. Hey man, what's going on? Hey, how's the
Yeah.
family? Hey John, how's it going? You kind of keep everybody loose.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
laugh a little bit. You play loose because if you're like tight and like, oh, I'm up.
Yeah,
Ready.
before I started
Too
playing
tense.
league
Next thing
games,
you know, you're
yeah.
like shooting bricks and you're like
Yeah.
turning turnovers, so
You're too tense.
I
Yeah.
remember driving to pickup games. I'd be loose,
yeah,
doing what you're doing, and I remember going to a league game. I'm
right?
driving in the car, and
Yeah.
I'm like thinking about it. I'm all nervous,
See?
and then I realized, what do you be? You do this every day, like 4 days a week, and
That's the thing that frustrates me in the game sometimes. You drive there and you put so much in the game, so much thought. So we're like, oh man,
Mhm.
I'm gonna have this matchup.
There you
Oh
go.
man.
Yeah,
And then now the game becomes tense and you're tense the whole game.
exactly.
So
So
man,
that's
you
another
gotta
thing that is hard to do consistently because that's how we are. We're competitive.
yeah.
We want to play well. You want to make sure you want to win, and you're playing against one of the good guys, a good team. So
Yeah.
that's all natural. But
yeah,
the more you play, I guess, the more mentality you just kind of have to say, hey,
And that's the thing, right? So you saying that it's really more mental because all that
Sure.
anxiety and fear, it's all like
For sure, yeah,
mind technically, like telling
that's
you. So,
very important. So those are the three things I think: get good
mm,
night's rest, eat well, and then just play loose, knowing that you're not getting paid out there.
you
You
take a
play.
bunch of shots before the game.
I try not to. Whenever I do warm ups, I do the layup. But if you can see, in every team that I play, they do the warm ups. I just kind of run around a little bit and
mm,
just pass the ball. I just kind of want to shoot the ball during the game to where I can adjust with the defense. Because
mhm.
when you're warming up, yeah, you're warming up to get you going.
Yeah.
But
I'm writing that down.
what counts is
I know,
you're
me too.
actually
I'm gonna write that down.
I'm gonna
actually the
change my
game
routine.
time, right?
Don't
Yeah.
shoot.
If you shoot on the warm ups, it's good. And again, a lot of players will do it that way, and it
Mhm.
works for them. But for me, I just try to say, well, I'll do my warm up, couple of shots, but I want to be right there when
Mhm.
if Ron's on my face, I want to make sure that I can adjust there.
Yeah.
and shoot from
And
there.
it's different shooting
Oh,
with no defense, even if you're
there
just we
you
were just
go.
talking about
That's
this,
what I'm
right?
saying. You
Have you
know,
seen those warm up devices they have? It's like a hand that you tape in your
I've seen
face.
that.
Really?
Yeah,
They have
it's
that.
like a hat, and it's a hand.
It's
It's
right
a,
here,
yeah.
and it just from dribbling and to shooting all that. I don't know where that came from because I tell you, we when I was young, we don't have anything like that.
It's pretty
It's just,
creative. I mean,
so, I mean, I don't know about that. So
Amazon, $9.99.
yeah, it's literally a hand. I'll show it to you later, or maybe John could post it in there. But let's get to the questions.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of questions. There was some on social media, some that I recorded live, and some are your friends of yours. So we'll start with this one here. This one's from Joe Tab. What's your favorite and most memorable basketball moment in your illustrious career?
Joe Tablante is definitely one of the best players out there.
Yeah, speak about Joe.
Yeah, he's definitely one of my good friends, and shout out to Joe Tablante. Yeah, I mean, again, there's so many special moments that I've experienced, and I'm very blessed with all that for all that memorable games that I played. But again, I mentioned to you earlier, there's a 1 year of 2016 where I was fortunate enough to be in good teams, 11 teams, 11 finals, and we won all of them, 11 championship in 1 year. But there's one tournament that really sticks out, which is the Las Vegas tournament, the 40 and up division and the 50 and up division. We won that one with the 50 and up, which is really a strong team with a lot of ex-PBA players there. But with the 40 and up, we were more of just San Diego baller guys. They just picked me up. The late brother Art called me. He was playing there. I said, "Hey, we need one guy. Can you come on and sit
Okay.
here?"
Yeah.
I said, "Well, I'm playing with the 50." He said, "No, just come on and play. And I don't have a uniform. I just have the white and black."
Yeah.
Okay, come on. And then I played there, and then two guys got hurt, and then luckily that weekend I played consistently well, even with the 40. So we went all the way to the championship, the 40 and up. We were underdogs, but we got the win. The 50, we had a pretty good, strong team, and that was, we won that one. So that was back to back. I had the MVP on the 50, and it was a runner-up MVP with the 40. So it was a special moment, especially in a big stage like that. That was really a special time for me, special year for sure.
Lots of people watching.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
it's
sure.
nice. Oh yeah.
It's intense, right? The
You're in the
crowd.
free throw line. They're calling your names, and
Yeah.
you know how the Filipino community
Yeah.
is when it comes to
Yeah.
basketball. Very passionate.
There
Oh,
was
yeah.
Call your names,
Yeah.
especially on that 40 and up. Last, I think I remember 8 seconds left on the free throw line. Got to make two shots, 1-on-1. Got to make them. And
Yeah.
you can see all kinds of drums and
Yeah, I was gonna tell you because there was the
boy.
one league FSL, the crowd they had drums.
Oh
There
man. Yeah.
was
Like literally like,
right,
big drums. I know what you're
right.
talking
Remember?
about.
Yeah.
I'm like, that is insane. I've
And
never
people
seen
are
that
like
before.
going across you, going free
Yeah.
throws. And there was times when they were posting me money to miss.
Oh my gosh.
The other team is like $200 bill. Experienced that. They were like,
Last night's play, I would
"Yeah,
for free.
it's okay. You can keep that."
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a memorable
So
year.
you made your free throws.
I did. Yeah,
Nice.
thank God. I wouldn't be talking about it. Thank you, Joe, for the question. Man.
All right, next question from Reynold. What's your preparation and mentality going into the game, especially championship games?
Uh, Let me see here. He's definitely one of the good guys as well. Very competitive. Love playing with him. Yeah, it's just like I mentioned earlier. It's about resting. Make sure you get a good night's sleep. Make sure you're prepared. Make sure your equipment is ready to go before you sleep. Not 10 minutes before you go and you got to pack this. You got to find your shoe. You got to do that.
Yeah.
So you got to be prepared all around. Get a good night's sleep. Definitely have a good breakfast, and definitely have time to just kind of chill and relax. You don't want to go in the game all tensed up.
Yeah.
You don't want to go in the game being late. Be
True,
there
true.
45 minutes or an hour early.
Yeah. You don't like that
Right?
that feeling of being rushed, right?
Exactly. You don't want to be like, hey, 2 minutes left. and you got to put on your
Right.
shoes, and then
Yeah.
you're in, and you're like your mind's still on the 10
True.
freeway.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Still mad
did
because
my
of the
wallet's here? Is
traffic.
where's my
Yeah.
phone at? You know,
Yeah.
it's like that. So
Yeah.
you want to try to be at the game, talk to the fellas, play loose, laugh a little bit, so the game won't be as tense
Yeah.
as it is. It's really not. So if you do those three things, I think that helped me a lot. I think to prepare yourself to just get a good night's rest, eat well, and again, just play loose.
Mhm.
Yeah. A couple other questions. It's pretty much the same. Sean asked, and also Ivan, about like your shooting drills. I guess like when you practice, like when you said you were just outside shooting in the
hmm
park, just trying to like like, do you
hmm
is there a certain number of shots you
Um,
take, or do you
you
play a
try
certain
to.
game?
I try to go 100 shots made every time I'm
Me.
out there playing, like yourself. You're shooting
Mhm.
yourself. I try to each spot to where
Mhm.
10 here, 10 here, 10 here, 10 in each spot.
Mhm.
Made.
Mhm.
And then if you miss, then you're gonna have to
Reset that.
reset that.
Okay.
So that's again for me. And I have
Yeah.
a plenty of time, especially if I have plenty of time. If
Mhm.
I have a couple hours to spare, I just want to try to do that. And I think that helps me a lot. Jump shot here, do the layup.
Mhm.
Jump shot there, do the layup. And then at the end of everything, you after all that shooting, you try to run as much as you can, and then shoot about maybe 20 free throws made to end
20.
it. 20 free throws made.
I gotta up my
That's
game.
that's something that I've
I
always
only I only
done
do
for
2.
years. But but you gotta be running. You gotta try to run and try to.
All right, Ron, make one and you can eat. All right.
Yeah.
There you go. But a little bit more inspiration. So I try to do it that way consistently, and again, it helped. But again, it's totally different game time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
game time. You'll get pushed and you'll get
Mhm.
off balance. And the only purpose of practice is just to get your motion going and your confidence and your
Mhm.
mentality and your vision. I think that's the only thing that's there. But
Yeah.
the game, you're not going to be worried about, oh, my elbow's here and my focus is here. You're not going to
Yeah.
worry about that. You're going to worry about the guy behind you
Mhm.
and the guy who's going to really want to block your shot. So
Mhm.
That
that's
makes so much sense because like when I go into a game, I think about that stuff and then I realize I got to think about everything else. Like
Right.
I think about just like you said, that my opponent, how they're
hmm
guarding me.
It's totally different.
Because I don't sorry,
Sorry.
like I don't think about like rebounds or anything like that. Things I do well, I don't even think about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Steals,
I
assists.
think the shooting wise, it's always good to have the time
Mhm.
just really for yourself to do mechanics.
Yeah.
Try to make sure your rhythm's
Yeah.
there, and it definitely is a plus if you're out there, have time to be
Yeah.
out there and shoot the ball, get your legs in it, left, right, everything that you can do to just kind of what you do in the game. But game time comes around, that's totally different because
Yeah.
you've got again defensive players right in front of you. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it is a good thing to just kind of keep it going to just get your rhythm
Mhm.
and then practice your shots.
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot today.
Well,
I
that's good, man. At
understand.
least I don't know what the old guy. You guys gotta learn something, huh?
Yeah.
You know.
You gotta
Um,
pass your wisdom, you know?
yeah. Okay, one last question. It's from Joe Florin. He actually asked pretty much the same, but I know he wanted to mention something about like your footwork. I know you talked about that earlier. Like your shooting footwork, I guess, is what he's asking as far as you because you take a lot of different types of shots. Um, like do you like how you gather?
You know what? I don't really have any like by the book kind of. I'm gonna put my foot this. It's just a matter of really staying active
Yeah.
and doing a lot of. You play a different different sport as well. You do a lot of hiking. You play some tennis. You play
Mhm.
some now. Kind of try to be in the pickleball community. So that kind of helps your footwork a little bit. Definitely do a lot of running. Back and forth the court.
So you would say,
So you just try to there's really no, as far as I know, there's really no book to where I gotta do it
Yeah.
this way. And Joe is one of the guys that I see, and he's definitely in good condition. My goodness,
Yeah.
he knows what's going on. His footwork is great as well. So for him to ask me that, it's crazy because he's one of those guys that's very athletic, and
Yeah.
I love his game too. So But again, it's just a matter of really just staying active, just
Hmm.
staying. You can't just sit there and watch TV and eat
Yeah, yeah.
and think that, oh, okay, my
So
footwork will come around.
that's what I
No,
do. Yeah.
you got to go out there and just kind of keep it
And
running.
try, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you talked about pickleball, so that's one of the other questions like people wanted to know. Like, what do you do outside of basketball?
Yeah, I mean, hiking is my one of the things that I really love to do now. After COVID hit, hiking was like an outdoors,
John's
love it
putting
up
a
there.
group
I
together.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
yeah.
just to be out there in nature, you put that 10-pound backpack
I
on
don't
your
know about
back,
that, but yeah.
you go up 3 or 4. I think we just did a hike when I was in Seattle. We went to Vancouver
Oh wow.
and we had people that we know some people over there that we just kind of like did some good hiking, good nature. Maybe about 4 or 5 miles
Hmm.
one way, and then come back.
Beautiful
And
out there.
oh my
Yeah,
goodness,
yeah.
never seen so much green in my life.
Yeah.
Fresh
That's
air,
nice. Yeah.
good people around
John
you.
just hiked this past weekend.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Beautiful place too.
it's
Yeah.
Bishop, right?
people might think that hey, it's boring. No, it's work, and I felt it in my body to where I knew I kind of toned
Yeah.
up because carrying that backpack,
It's,
and
yeah.
you're just jogging along. Next thing you know, man,
So you're
it's like six
jogging.
months. No, I don't jog. I'm
Oh,
not that strong. I don't know
Yeah.
about you
this is a
guys.
mental cleanse too, no?
Yeah.
Like
It is, yeah.
hiking? Is it a mental
Oh yeah,
cleanse?
right. John knows what's going on.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
he's up
it's pretty
there. The
nice.
nature's there. Just gotta watch out for the
The
bears
rattlesnakes
and
and the bears, yeah.
LSK and
Oh
Beautiful.
yeah, mosquitoes. John had a mosquito net
Yeah.
on his.
you know.
He's wearing it on his
But you're supposed to.
face.
You're not supposed to look pretty up there. You're
Yeah.
supposed to hike and
Well,
sweat and work out.
I mean, we're used to the California hike.
Mhm.
You take a cup of coffee and you kind of roam around like in the Claremont Loop and
Yeah.
stuff. So, my wife, we went to Tennessee, and they took us to a Bunyan Trail
Okay.
or something, Charlie's Bunyan, something like that in Smoky Mountain, and it's a 7 mile hike,
Ooh.
right? And so I was just wearing my regular pair of sneakers, not hiking shoes. I didn't even have any food backpack. I just had like I think a
Mhm.
bottle of water between me and my wife.
7 miles.
Yeah, and it was like I didn't know that they have ratings for hiking spots.
Mhm.
Like there's beginner, intermediate, and later on when we went home, because I felt like I needed the knee replacement after because it was just
Nice.
so hard. And it says strenuous.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was hard.
Yeah, you gotta
Because I
pick your
was
spots. I mean, you gotta pick your hiking. I mean, I mean, I don't see myself as there's no way I'm an advanced hiker. I'm just maybe more of a little bit a beginner,
Mhm.
average hiker. I just want to do like, of course you gotta have your hiking shoes. That
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I used to do that too. My Air Max,
Mm.
thinking I'm all that. How many times I slipped and embarrassed myself, and the people were saying, "Hey, you got to get some hiking boots on you." So hiking is really, I think, a lot of people think it's not a workout because it's just walking, but boy,
Yeah, it is. It
you
is a
get into
workout
it,
too, yeah.
and it's
Sorry.
also mental.
And
You
you gotta
see,
have the proper gear.
exactly. So I definitely do something like that now. A lot of hiking for sure.
I know a lot of guys have been asking, like, what kind of advice can you give, like, to a guy who's still playing the game after 30? Because you're obviously 59. They kind of
Hmm.
want to, like, emulate your game. Like, it's for you, it's been consistent, like, for so long. You know how some guys just drop
Hmm.
off, but I know staying active, like, that's probably one of the advices you would give
Oh
someone to
yeah, I
stay
mean
active. Keep
consistency
that.
is the key. I mean that's number one thing. That's why when people ask me where I go, hey, how do you, what is your secret? And I said, I don't know. There's really no secret. I wish I
Mhm.
knew.
Yeah.
I just tell them you just keep playing. If you're able to play without hurting yourself health wise,
Yeah.
and you go out there and play. It doesn't have to be a big tournament or a big
Mhm.
league game.
Yeah.
You go out there and play with your friends, pickup game or whatever in the park. You just try the best you can to stay active. Because basketball is just more, we all know it's more than a physical game. It's more mental
Yeah, yeah.
and emotional as well.
So
So,
during COVID,
oh, it was tough.
how did you
It was tough. Remember, all the gym was shut down.
just go outside?
Yeah, that's when I start the hike.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Because
see.
that's the only safe way to where you have the mask on and you just kind of. That's when I start doing 2 mile hike back and forth.
Ah,
Next thing you know, it's more and more. And I said, hey, this is not bad.
Yeah.
and you get pretty tired and you get sore.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's the always advice I give them. Don't stop playing. Play what you can. As we get older, we slow down. That's for
Mm-hmm.
sure.
Yeah. You
But
have
it
to
doesn't
adjust your game.
mean that
Yeah.
you have to stop, right?
True.
So
True. Yeah.
you just gonna and always have that right attitude. I mean, the right attitude is just to go out there and just know that hey, you gotta respect the game. You gotta respect the game.
Mm-hmm.
You're good to the game will be good to you.
Yeah. True that.
Yeah, I mean, really, the last thing was just some rapid fire questions that
Yeah.
I had.
Mm-hmm.
Very fun questions. Favorite shoes to hoop in?
My Kyrie twos.
So
I pretty much bought all the colorway. So I'm still I don't know you guys see me.
maybe twos. Which one
Yeah,
is that again?
John will put
The
the
Nike.
picture. Right?
Nike Kyrie 2.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think they're still selling it now.
Yeah.
So that's my.
So
I
you're
got
a
pretty much all the colorways of the Kyrie 2. It's
you're a
fit my foot.
mid cut.
Yeah, the Kyrie 2. That's like what
Is that the
2016.
girl one?
Yeah,
Oh, that's the one I have.
that's
Oh,
the one.
that's the one when he hit that
There,
game winner.
there you go. That's when I started
Can I
with the
see some
shoe.
of that?
Yeah.
I have the. I pretty much all got the colorway.
Yeah. The
Oh,
one
I
with the
have
strap.
Gray,
yeah.
that.
You know who likes that shoe? It's Ian.
Who?
Ian.
Ian. Okay.
That's his shoe.
Yeah, this is the one he hit that game winner
Yeah,
against.
you got that
Golden
gold.
State,
You know, they have that
Oh,
gold.
yeah, they have a pack.
Right.
That's a comfy shoe. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that shoe.
Yeah, it fits my feet. That's why I bought like I don't know 8, 9 pairs.
Yeah.
What's his
Colorway.
brand now? Like his.
And,
Is that?
Did you ever try that?
yeah.
You still have those? You just
Oh
don't
yeah,
wear
I
those?
still play. I have like 9
He
colorways.
really has solid shoes.
Well, you've been playing forever.
Yeah, I mean, those things, 9 of them. I bet those things last.
But you play like 10 games a day.
So
But
so
he
far,
rotates it, you know.
yeah, so far it's been holding up. So and then the shoes nowadays,
Kyrie,
I
if you
don't
hear
see
this,
it.
yeah, we got a legend here. Maybe you could
Yeah,
sponsor his
we got
shoes.
we got to do a ad. Oh, but he doesn't rep Nike anymore.
No, that's okay. Answer.
Okay,
You got to send him the answer.
Size
maybe
10
he can
and a
convert
half.
him.
What size are you?
10s.
I'm a 10 and a half.
So yeah,
Okay,
that's definitely a good shoe for
Maybe
me.
he could convert you to the answer side.
There you
Yeah,
go.
at the yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
There you
okay,
go.
that's a good
Yeah,
idea.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do
yeah.
that.
Okay, all-time starting five.
NBA?
NBA.
That is a good question. Never thought about that. Gotta have, of course, Steph Curry in there. Of course, gotta have Jordan. You gotta have LeBron. I'll take Shaq, of course, and I'm gonna have to say Tim Duncan.
All right.
Wow.
Mr. Fundamental.
Yeah.
You gotta have that guy to just it's an automatic bucket, simple play, but
Yeah.
But there's so many starting five that you can go to, but my quick five is that,
Yeah.
So
All
Yeah,
right.
that's good.
good question on that one.
So
Got me off guard.
what's going on with you now in basketball? Any upcoming
Let
tournaments,
me see.
leagues?
No, I mean I go by just let me see. This month is pretty much finished. There's no, July's coming up. I might have a couple of invites. I'm not sure yet if I'm
Mm.
gonna say yes or no. It just depends on the schedule. There's always leagues out there that I can play in, but I
Yeah.
just choose not to try not to play every week.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make sure I have time for the hiking.
Yeah.
hiking,
Also, you
you know.
continuously do that even now.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. You kind of have time because I kind of enjoy it.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, basketball will always be there.
Yeah.
And, I always have time. I got all the people that I can call to and hey,
Mm.
what time's a pickup game or when's a pickup game. So there's always going to be a game, but I just try to do different things now. I think
Yeah.
it's also good for me so sometimes to step back
Mm-hmm.
from the game a little bit because when you play too much, you suddenly get
True, true. You get a
in,
burnout.
you
Yeah.
know, and
Like
not
anything
really a
else, right?
burnout, but you just kind of want more, kind of like regroup yourself and just say,
Yeah.
let me go hike a little bit, and then
Mhm.
you come back and you're more excited to
True,
come
true,
back
true.
and play a
Yeah.
game. Even though I'm like, when's the last time you played? About a week ago. It's like,
But that's a
wow.
long time.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to play again.
Yeah.
You played last Saturday, and
Last Saturday.
how long have you been playing in that group? It's been a long time. I used to play.
Yeah,
right?
I played there off and on. I played there for a while. We used to play in Corona,
Yeah.
and then we played there in Rancho. I used to play there in West Covina, Fontana when they were still open a little bit. Of course, visit Carson once in a while. Orange County, great guys over there. So I think everywhere I go, it's just good bunch of guys who
Mhm.
really just enjoy games. So I don't see anything different. Especially in the Filipino community, we're all
Yeah.
just crazy about the game. So,
You played in the PBLC. You had this
oh
jersey.
yeah, played the
Is this your
first.
specific jersey, right?
No.
No, I have the same color though in the tournament in Norco, right? That was in Norco.
Or
But I had the first PBL red,
yeah,
the 30 and up, when we played in Corona first,
yeah.
and we were the champion on that one.
And now
So
you play more one day tournament,
yeah, I
like
try to do the
like
one
SoCal,
day,
right?
yeah, the one day or the weekend tournament. You know, I think for me it's more refreshing way
Mm,
of playing. It's more
yeah.
challenging. Like I tell Ron sometimes, with the league, it's nice to have, but if you've been doing that quite a while already,
Mhm.
you the commitment is always there. And when I commit, I play every
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
I don't miss. So for me, I just kind of like to hold back on that, play more in a tournament, and Saturday and Sunday it's
Mm.
done, and then the next weekend you're
This
you have free
season
weekend,
though,
right?
is something you
Mm.
liked,
Yeah,
right?
it works. It
Yes.
works. Nowadays, yes. Back then, like I said before COVID,
Mhm.
of course the league was on.
Yeah.
You have leagues all over the place, and that was the thing to do.
Yeah.
But nowadays, I think the tournament again for me, it's more fun and to get a chance to see the guys that you haven't seen in a long time. So.
Mm.
I did want to read something off. I'll let you guess who it is. You probably already read it. Just something we all feel about you. Hands down, Sandi SanDiego is one of the greatest shooters I've ever seen and keeps himself in top physical condition. He is the Benjamin Button of basketball. He is definitely an idol to many of the local ballers and one of the most humble human beings on the
Oh, that's
planet.
nice. I read that. Yeah.
Just a good, solid dude and spectacular ball player. Been an honor to play with him on many teams. Michael
Jamie
Jordan.
boy, that's Jamie.
Yeah.
That's my boy right there. Yeah, it's again, it's always good to hear nice things like that. It just I always appreciate that. I never really see myself with all that, but it is always it's a good thing. I'm very grateful for those guys and for all you guys for again making this thing happen. I mean, this is. I was telling John, I'm really impressed on what you guys are doing here. So to get those kind words like that, it just it really hits you. So I really appreciate that, and hopefully this game of basketball, especially the Filipino community, just keeps on going.
So
Yeah.
how many more years,
Oh, I don't even
Sandy?
think about I
How many more years will you be playing?
I'll be playing until God willing I'm able to. I mean that's they say that basketball never stops, right? So I always think, well, whatever. You say that on the shirt. Oh my God, I'm playing with the 58 and up league. Now in Vegas they're talking about the 60 and up. Are you kidding me? I'm like saying I play with the 40, I play with the 45. So I'm lucky enough to be able to play on 40 to 45 to 55, and now the 60s around the corner. So, and of course they ID me
Yeah.
because
Oh yeah.
yeah, you're playing 60, and come on. But it's the truth. I'm not. And then the wrinkles show. I'm old, so I just try to.
There's proof. Legends don't retire; they evolve.
Yeah.
Sandy
I
is
just try
living
to.
proof.
I try to, guys. So definitely appreciate all this, man. You guys have been
Yeah. Thank
pretty
you.
awesome, man.
Thank you for
It's a
thank you for coming on.
it's an experience that I'll never forget. So, and to all the guys out there, I appreciate once again the kind words. And I hope you all keep supporting this group right here. That they're doing a very good job of making things happen. So it's good to be a part of it. So thank you guys once again for the invite. Very nice.
Sandy SanDiego, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Till next time.
How's that?
So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time.